I'm here to speak with assemblymen and women about certain laws that we are either for or against. I came with the group of SCOPE. I also represent as a student of the Youth Education Summit program that is sponsored by the NRA, and to hopefully speak to them about certain programs that I'm able to promote.
Well, our organization is the Quality Deer Management Association. We're here to bring awareness not just to politicians and to the general public, but also to other sportsmen around New York State about our organization and the importance of managing a properly balanced deer herd and the effects that a deer herd has on the environment and ecosystem in New York State. We are part of their constituency, and our vote does count, and we should be taken into consideration. And the issues at hand that mean the most to us, like conservation, the environment, hunting heritage, things like that, are very important to us. And politicians should pay attention.
My name is Greg Hillett from Rochester, New York. I'm with the Williamson Sporting and Conservation Club, and I'm here in support of the activities of SCOPE to make our presence known to the legislators here in New York, that there's a lot of sportsmen, and we vote.
My name is Paula Ward, and I'm here with Teen Shooting Academy, and I'm hoping to educate the legislatures in some of the rules that they're looking at and why they might not be good laws to be passed.
We came here last year, we're back again this year because we hope to defend the Second Amendment rights of all people in New York State and across the country. Most specifically, we definitely feel that it's your right to be able to self-protect yourself and not have to count on the government to do that. That's just one of the things. We're here also today to meet with several of the senators and assemblymen on an individual one-on-one basis to get their opinion of what's happening.
I'm Tim Barnard, and I'm here with Bruce and Ron, West Albany Rod and Gun Club. We're a gun club based in Albany County, of course, and we're here today to promote issues of the sportsmen, hunting, fishing, and the right to hunt and fish, and use fishing rods and guns to hunt. And we'd also like to try to get more people to join in our sport. We're working on getting some youth involved, more people to help support us. There are many that are against hunting, and we'd like to make a stand for that. So we're here today, showing our colors for our sport.
Hello, everyone. There we go. How about a little louder, just so they can hear it over in the governor's office as well? Assemblyman Brian Kolb, also the proud leader of the Assembly Republican Conference here in Albany, and boy, are we glad to see you. You know, myself, I'm a proud member of the NRA, SCOPE, Safari Club International, and the New York State Rifle and Pistol Association, and I couldn't be prouder to stand in front of you today to welcome all of you to Albany and to have a great day talking about the positive attributes of the sportsmen and sportswomen from all across New York State.
Gun control laws in New York State and in other states like California are very strict and a proven failure. Microstamping is registration in a gun ban by a different name. Your politicians have wasted millions of dollars. I understand $4 million a year for a total 10 years of $40 million on ballistic fingerprinting without any success for reducing violent crime or conviction of a single criminal. We don't need any more snow jobs. We don't need to compromise any more of our liberty or our future. New York has a proud history of firearms manufacturing, as you've heard, at Remington and other manufacturers, but the politicians don't seem to respect that history or the jobs that it brings or our rights as Americans. But working together, we can stop these politicians because once the rights are lost, they're lost probably forever.
I'm positive that if it hadn't been for the pro-gun voices on both sides of the aisle in the New York State Assembly, there would have been a lot of damage done last year to us. That I'm positive of, and I think that we should be thankful for all of these guys that are up here, and I think we should give them an applause, a round of applause right now. That it's criminals on the street who are committing the crimes, and it's criminals on the street that are giving the legal and lawful gun owner of New York State a bad rap. That I am definitely positive of. I'm also positive that the pro-Second Amendment legislators on both houses in New York State, and the New York State Rifle and Pistol Association and the NRA, will continue, and the 6 million gun owners of New York State will continue to ensure that your rights are no more infringed.
What guarantee is there that the power will remain in the hands of the people? That they will remain free men and not be ruled without their consent? That's why we have rule number 2, the Second Amendment. A well-regulated militia that is all able-bodied citizens, well-trained and possessing their own arms and ammunition, being necessary to the security of a free state. That's a free state where individual citizens live with liberty. The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. This document does not grant the right of the people to own a gun. It recognizes that the people have an inalienable right to keep and bear arms, and it declares that the government shall not infringe that right.
In retention, that is keeping those who shoot, hunt, fish, trap, and then recruitment, which is even more important. That's bringing new people in. And while there are a lot of programs for women becoming involved, there are some even for seniors. My emphasis today is on our youth component, because the youth are the future of shooting, hunting, and our great outdoor conservation mandate that we have in New York State. You've heard about the Second Amendment. You've heard about the need to move forward in many directions, or at least to hold our own. Now I'd like to mention about 4 things.
Fortunately, thanks to the help of the state government that would listen to us, microstamping was defeated. And there were a lot of people who worked very hard to make sure it was defeated last year. Remington introduced Model 1911 pistol last year. For the first time in over 90 years, we're producing pistols again in Ilion, New York, and we're very proud of that. If microstamping is enacted in New York State, most likely we will not be able to sell product to people living in New York State, which is just a shame. Additionally, we may not continue to manufacture pistols in New York State. So although microstamping was defeated, we need to stay diligent and hopefully continue to keep it from becoming a law, because I'm sure it won't resurface.
These are the men and women that are standing here with me today that are working for you.